Hey, everybody, welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism with Autism and Us. If you are very new to our open discussions, what this is all about is just our social gathering, us learning, sharing, and supporting one another. So if you have something you want to share or ask in the chat, feel free. If you are able to answer something that's going on in the chat, feel free. That's what it's all about. Supporting one another and just, shooting it for a minute. I was about to say something bad, but Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I am Nita. I am one of the admins of this wonderful establishment.
And I'm Linda. I'm the other admin. Hello. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday. So,
Hey, Charles.
one
Charles is
announcement.
there.
Oh, can you put the link here for Mr. Charles?
Yeah.
One quick announcement. We finished our last photo for Autism Awareness Month yesterday. So I came up with this brilliant idea. Um, so we have started, or we get ready to push out our parenting care package program, where we give away parenting care packs to parents randomly right now. So the idea is, since we have all these beautiful faces um on our main page wall, what I'd like you guys to do is just scroll the wall and like or love or care for your favorite photos. And next week, during our Let's Talk Autism live sessions, we will announce the winner, which will be the one who has the most reactions. And that mom or dad of that photo will receive one of our parent care packs. So, yeah, that's the announcement. Hi, Mr. Charles.
Hi,
Hey,
Charles.
Amanda. I have a question. What happens if the one who gets the most reactions? What happens if all those are angry reactions?
Oh, wow. I hope not. I hope not. I didn't think about that.
Although it would be for a reason. I mean, it should be for a reason, but if it wasn't for any reason we could see, they would probably deserve it even more.
Hi,
Hi,
Becca.
Becca.
Just for people being mean. Hi, Becca and Pam.
Hi,
Pam.
Hey,
Pam.
Rihanna. Hey, Victoria.
Hi,
Amber.
Rihanna. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. I forgot. I seen when he came in.
Hi, Amber.
Yes. Yes. So if you guys go on the main page, not in the group, but on our Facebook main page, Autism and Us, and you'll see all the beautiful faces of autism. Just scroll down and give a little. Please don't get no angry marks to your favorite your favorite ones. And the one who gets the most, that mom or dad of that photo will get a parenting care pack. So, how's everything going with everybody this beautiful evening? I'm eating cheese, so excuse me.
So, how are y'all doing?
Good.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, doing fine. Doing fine. You know, relaxing at home. Made a slow cooker meal again this Sunday for Cindy and me. The pork chops Marrakesh style.
Oh, that sounds good. Pork chops.
Yeah.
Now, what do you mean, America style?
Marrakesh, like
Oh,
in
Marrakesh.
Morocco. Yeah, like they had some spices and dried apricots in there, a little bit of apple juice. I think when I make it again, I'm going to use more apple juice the next time because this came out kind of almost dried out.
Okay. Sounds
Oh.
interesting.
Yeah.
There's
Steve said.
extra care package if you want. That's a good one. That's a good one. Extra care package. Well, no, because you and Linda don't count anyway. Amber says, I've been unpacking, about to snap because my
About
son's new. Oh, what's the new stem, Amber? I know packing and moving can really be something. High.
High
Oh,
pitched scream.
I can
oh,
imagine. Is it like for excitement, or he's just constantly doing it just to stem, or just to stem? Yep, it'll be on its way, Pammy. Because Pam, I want you guys, uh, the ones in the team that are getting your care package. I need feedback, so I'm definitely gonna need your feedback. I think we did good, though, don't you think, Linda? I think we did good with.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Rihanna says, having a good Sunday. My son is on the way home now from his weekend with dad. Okay, you were able to get some me
Okay,
time in.
that's good. Yeah.
It's coming.
Well, it's good when parents are not together. When the son gets some time with his dad. It's good, first of all, when the dad wants
Yeah.
to. The dad cares about his kids and wants to help with the parenting.
Hmm. So I always say, and don't take this wrong, you guys. One of the joys of me and my husband being separated is I get plenty of me time.
Especially because he's really active too. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
yeah, he's really active,
Hmm.
which is probably good for him even, because the situation he is able to go,
Yeah.
be over there at some of the time.
So yeah, he has two homes. He leaves. He went over his grandma's tonight because his dad is going bowling, going out of town. So he's going bowling. So he had to go over grandma. So he was off routine. So all you heard was daddy's house, daddy's house, daddy's house. I'm like, oh
I remember when my late first wife Judy and I went bowling with some friends, and our daughter was 2 at the time, and we took her with us. And at one point, she saw somebody bowl a strike. She threw her hands up in the air and yelled touchdown.
oh, like football. Amber says, I'm not sure. It's like a random scream. Could be a mixture of excitement and wood floors and echo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know about that. Oh, I
how
can
old is her
imagine. I don't know. Is he about 6, 7?
son? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm, yes. Less. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so do I. Wish me luck. Have my son's IEP on the 3rd. How old is he, Rihanna? We have Emily's on the 3rd, first thing in the morning. We're finishing up. The teacher was out for a week, so now she's back, and now we started some of the assessments that we have to do before she left, but then she literally just sent some more over for us to do right now. So we're finishing because this is the triannual, so they have all those assessments every 3rd year. So it's one of those years.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's 7. Yeah, you were
I was
right.
close.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he's 11. Oh, okay. So is he transitioning to junior high next year?
Ralph's anxiety is very high for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right, Pam. I hope
And
everyone's
it's
okay.
and tornadoes and stuff. They have the same season as hurricanes, May through fall.
Well, hurricane season is through the end of the year.
Yeah.
Starts
Yeah,
actually,
like November.
yeah, starts in
Yeah.
like July or something where they start.
Oh, okay. I always thought, yeah.
I never
Yeah.
understood why they skipped the letters Q, U, X, Y, and Z in naming hurricanes.
Oh yeah,
As they claim they can't come up with 3 masculine, 3 feminine names with those letters, but I can.
Uh-oh.
You
What
know,
names?
Q, Quantrell, Quentin, Quincy.
Oh, Mr. Charles say, I got them names.
And the same with the other letters.
Yeah, I hope everything. You didn't get any damage, did you, Pam? Oh, high risk for tomorrow. Oh, wow. Wow. Tornadoes. All kind of weather going on. Here in Michigan, the classes just go by age groups.
Okay, that's where you are too, Anita. So yeah.
Which class?
Because I asked her, if he's transitioning to junior high.
Oh, yeah, they should still have a transition if he's going into, because DeAndre did his transition from elementary to junior high. From junior high, we had a transition meeting from junior high to high school. And we had I guess you could say a pre-transition meeting because he's going into that program after high school.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to have another one when he finishes.
Yeah. A big thing that helped me in that transition in Connecticut was my parents telling me, what to expect. To expect to have a homeroom, and then to move from one class to another. And
Okay.
it was still a little bit of adjustment to the fact you've only got 3 or 4 minutes to get from one class to the next. Also, there was a little schedule mix up to start out with because I was enrolled in Algebra 2 instead of 7th grade math, and they didn't quite get that right, and so anyway, they had to straighten.
A mix up.
Yeah, they had to straighten out my schedule. Then after a few days, they got it right.
Okay. Algebra 2. Oh yeah, Mr. Charles was a smarty pants. I have a little girl at school named Quinn Lee. Quinn Lee.
I'm sure you can come up with lots of names that begin with Q.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
No, and my oldest boy is right by. Oh, wow! It was right by their house.
Oh.
So they didn't get any damage or anything. I'm assuming. Thank goodness.
It seems
hopefully,
like 3 people who were killed in that tornado were meteorology students who were chasing tornadoes as part of their studies.
I couldn't do that. I could not do that. Let me start my coffee, y'all.
Okay. Rihanna, I got to figure it out on the 3rd. I'll ask. Good thing for me to ask. Thanks. I hope it goes well too. Yeah, it's always stressful. Is your IEP in person? It's always such a I don't know if I would call it stressful, but it's worrisome to me always with the IEP because you want to make sure you you get everything you need to say and all the things will be implemented from the team. Becca says, any ideas to stop chewing on shirt? We talked about this before. Does anybody remember, or did anybody specifically here have an idea for that, for chewing on their shirt? Hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Amber said, I'm not chasing nothing, for real. No damage, just scared. No casualties at all, thank goodness. Hopefully, it doesn't get too bad for Ralph and his anxiety. And hopefully you guys stay safe. Rihanna, yes, I do in person. Yeah, this year we had an option too. We're gonna do what's that called? Teleconference. It's gonna be on Zoom. I'm leaving for Japan hopefully on Friday, so I have to. I don't want to get myself exposed to COVID right before that, so we're doing it on Zoom. Lizzie says I got a new job as an autism consultant. I will be doing community outreach, teaching law enforcement, doctors, etc.
Oh, that's good.
It's neat that they have a position for that. Okay, so Stacy says, so I found out that I'm expecting, finishing up my 3rd month, belly's slightly showing, and my second oldest, who's 7, a few times has tapped my belly. How do I go about it?
It's good that you let him be part of the experience. Really good, because when he's not part of the experience, then you increase the probability that he's going to view the baby as an intruder.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point, Charles. Amber says, I bought this necklace that you can chew on when my son did that. That's right, the chew. That's a good idea. Thanks, Amber. So they have them I've seen them at schools. I've seen, the chew things. I don't know if they're all necklaces though, huh? But that's a good thing if they are, because then it's right there when they go to reach for dirt. Lizzie, that's great. Congratulations from Amber. My son chews on his shirt a lot, and I found that it helped buying him chewies. She says the same thing. That's good. Did it get them both did it get your sons to stop?
That's very good,
and
Kate.
Did they stop right away? I created the position and got it approved at an ABA center. That's really good, Kate. That's neat. That's a really neat position. That's, I think, necessary in all communities.
That as you progress through your pregnancy, you keep explaining that you have a baby growing inside you, and that way you make him part of the experience.
Mm-hmm. And social stories will probably help too. Reading it, periodically with him before baby gets there. Every time he taps your tummy, I would say baby and take his hand to rub the baby. I guess it's kind of like if you had a younger child, you sometimes you have your kids back to back, and then you're teaching somebody young about it, but you never really knew if they really fully understand it until the baby's there. That's a good thing, Victoria. Thanks, and it did help my son. Nice. Okay, so Rihanna says that the chewy did help. Are they chewing on it? Are both? Or let me see who asked this in the. Becca, is he chewing on it because he's mad, or does he just chew on it like a habit? Chewies only help my Andrew if I give him one. He will not seek one out. We go through so many clothes. Yeah, that's why I asked. We have so many shirts that Emily ruined. She bit a hole through it. She used to do that when she got upset, and at school she would get frustrated and she would bite her shirt or rip her shirt right at the collar. But she didn't do it out of a habit. She did it because she was angry.
Yeah, but then when you get a kid who does it because he thinks he's a goat, then that's another story.
Yeah, sensory thing. My son does it and one of my neurotypical children did that. I'm always chewing on his shirt. We didn't know what with that. Finally, it started to fade away. So I think it's kind of like this right here with Rihanna. And Teresa says, my son finished all his state testing on his computer before all his classmates. Nice.
Well, you heard about the guy who was chewing on his neckwear, and he was chewing his neckwear. He was singing, "I's just biting my ties, 'cause that's the kind of guy I's."
I knew it was gonna be I knew it was gonna be something. I can tell by. I can always tell by his
Mr.
tone, the way he starts talking.
I bet you Mr. Charles was the class clown.
My son. He's saying she's
Me.
saying that he finished first, right? That's the same comment.
Oh, that's awesome.
My son only chews when he has a drastic change. Does he do it as a stim? Like, so if there's like a change in schedule or place or people, he starts to chew on it like to calm himself?
That's what that sounds like. Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. My Andrew does it out of habit, sensory and stim. Same with Spencer. He's also in special education class.
Now, what kind of testing did he do, Teresa? Because I know DeAndre and them were, they didn't have to do any testing this year. Or they did. Well, he doesn't have to do any testing any year because of his classroom.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, was there any kind of testing they did do? But I know the rest of the school did their tests.
I know here they did it with Emily. When they're testing, I guess state testing, they did it here because when they ask the question, they cannot give any more information. They can ask only what's on the paper, the wording, and then if she doesn't get it, she just doesn't get it because it has to be all her effort. But so I do remember that that was how they explained to me how they did the testing.
Okay.
And then they do it like, say, if it's a week of testing, they'll pull a kid aside one at a time, do their testing while the rest of the class was doing something. Maybe it's California, the way they do it here because she's in Modesto.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, she's here in California. His is with people. So when people change.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the other day, how people rock or tap their foot or do things like that, and it's really like a calming, and you don't really think
I rock
about it.
my leg. I'm sitting
Yeah,
here now.
me too.
Just...
Oh yeah, mine will do it when I start getting mad. Yeah, my legs start shaking. But then if I'm nervous or whatever, I'll start rocking. But yeah, so it's kind of it's neat that he does have something that you can see he's trying to calm himself, because most of the time we don't even think about those things. We're just calming ourselves right away. My son's class did the NEEP state testing, forgot the actual names of it, and she's in Michigan, right?
Yeah. See, they were waived because we had to sign the paper saying, that, and it's even on the IEP. They wouldn't take the test. So, but I guess it's because maybe it depends on what type of classroom. I'm not sure, but yeah, I do know.
Because
not too long ago, the whole school was testing, but their class, they didn't have to test.
Yeah, see, I wish we didn't have to do it here either. I wish we could waive it because we always, I mean, first of all, it's all pulled together anyways, with the whole, school and everything, but it just seemed like it was unnecessary stress, that we didn't need.
And it is.
Or she didn't need. It really is, yeah.
It is unnecessary stress.
Amber says, I'll be back. Meltdown happening over here.
Understood.
Yep.
It was
all weird because of doing virtual.
Wow.
Oh, wait, so he's on virtual learning right now? Or he's on virtual learning right now?
And we got a and I just found this out. It is a new holiday. the schools in Detroit. I don't know where Brianna and them got it, but the kids are off for 3 days this week. They're celebrating the end of Ramadan. So this is going to be, usually the schools celebrate the Christian holidays, the Christmas and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but they've included the Muslim this Muslim holiday, and this is the first year that they've done this. So because I was like, why are they having 3 days off this week? And then I went in the school.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Yep, they sent out the notice telling us, it's the end of Ramadan, so they're celebrating whatever that ending is. I said, oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's the end of 40 days or something like that.
Yeah,
I think.
fasting or
Well,
something.
Ramadan is a
Yeah.
month. The thing about the Islamic calendar that's different from the Jewish calendars, the Jewish calendar inserts an extra month every few years so as to keep the lunar calendar in sync with the solar calendar. Whereas the Islamic calendar does not insert an extra month. It's 12 lunar months each year. So Ramadan slides from year to year. You know, and so that's why you hear why is it back around 2001 I heard it was in the fall sometime. Now it's in the spring. Well, that's why it slides.
Oh, it goes. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. My coffee is ready. I'll be right back.
Oh, not anymore at the at the time of testing. Oh, okay. I was gonna say because yeah. Okay. Yes, they're going. Plus, we got tulips. Oh, okay. Yes, they're doing it here too. Plus, we got Tulip Tim next week. What is Tulip Tim? Oh, so it must not. Well, you're not in Detroit, right? So it must be in Michigan. That's really neat that they put that in there.
I guess that's the day when they tiptoe through the tulips.
Tulip time. What is that?
It's the time when they tiptoe through the tulips.
What is this one? We don't have that here in Washington. You're talking about that date, the holiday that they have. Yeah. So it's just they're saying they don't have it there in Washington yet. Stacy says, is being emotional a sign of autism as well, even though he's mild?
It can be.
I think it. I was going to say the same thing. I think it could be because there's a level of frustration that could come with it, and then I think that can affect you emotionally. Oh, the Ramadan holiday.
Yeah. I suspect that probably very few states have that. Michigan, in fact, I'm not sure even all of Michigan observes it. Detroit area probably is because there is a sizable Muslim population in the Detroit area.
Yeah.
But this is the first year. This actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering is it going to be a continuous, thing? Because we do have a great population, especially in Dearborn, the Muslim population right next door. So
yeah. So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wait a minute.
I would say.
Oh, wait, you guys. Please make sure if you're coming in, give us some likes or hit that love button, please, for us coming in or as you're leaving. Hit it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's too bad, Victoria. Yeah.
So Victoria says yes because Molly's an emotional mess.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you say that DeAndre is emotional? No. Yeah. I was trying to picture it, but I don't think
only just when typical things when he wants something, but but he's not all around emotional. No. Not
other kids in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say that Emily's had her years, or her rough patches, especially the hormonal changes. But I wouldn't say that she is either.
Mhm.
Um, Hi Beth,
Hi,
Beth says
Beth.
hello.
Also, a lot can be a matter of perception. Hey, Unique.
Hey, Unique.
A lot can be a matter of perception
Hi.
because I think people have asked me, did I have meltdowns when I was a kid? And, looking back now, I think my version of a meltdown was to start crying.
Okay.
And so I could have appeared to be more emotional than most kids, but in
So were
reality,
you a quiet
my
crier?
version of a meltdown was to start crying.
Were you a quiet crier? And
I
had those
cried
big,
out loud. Yeah.
I think too, I guess it could be like if you had like, so Nita and I have 4 kids, and they're all different, some more emotional, less emotional. That I think personality can play a part as well.
yeah.
Like I know our most emotional one is neurotypical, but very emotional.
Ari is, I would say she's my most emotional one. At the
And
drop of a dime,
and she's
she'll cry.
And she's funny, huh? She's really funny. I remember me and you were talking about this. She's like the one that I'm talking about. He's really funny, but he's really emotional.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is that the one who's graduated from Michigan State?
Yeah. Yeah. That's her.
Okay.
Hmm. English language, art, math, writing, spelling. This is what they test them on in the special education class.
Okay. See, DeAndre didn't take any of those tests.
See, and now, so I wonder, like, I know years ago when they showed me how they will test her, that do they test at their grade level or what do they test at their level?
Well, yeah, you would
What
think they
level do
would,
you test at?
because they would have to test at their
Grade
actual
level, right?
grade level.
Yeah.
Because even though
Yeah, you would think.
DeAndre is in the 10th grade,
Hmm.
his level is like second grade. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Same thing with Emily. So that's why I was
so,
wondering that
yeah.
too.
Yeah, these
And I
standard.
think yeah, because if it's going to play into an average, their test score, then you would think it would have to be at grade level. We are in Michigan, and my grandson's school isn't celebrating it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
suspect
there's,
it's a Detroit area thing, probably Wayne County schools.
and
Right.
I forgot
Yeah,
where
this is their first year.
Is Rihanna in Detroit?
Rihanna's in, where's she at, Mr.? Because Mr. Charles knows the place. Is it
Was it
Holland
Lansing?
or
No.
Holland. Oh, yeah, that's where Hope College is. Now, Beth,
okay? Because I know they were talking about Hope College.
What part of Michigan are you in?
Beth, where are
Beth.
you at?
Yes, our son has sharp swings in his emotions.
Okay. So if
Yeah,
you're just coming in or you've been here, make sure you thumbs up or give some love. Show us some love, please. I appreciate it.
Amber.
Oh,
Welcome back,
welcome
Amber.
back, Amber. I hope it wasn't too bad. I hope he's feeling better. I'm having a hard time with my granddaughter, not diagnosed. She's 4. Her brother, autistic, is 6, and she struggles to understand why he won't play with her. Sad. Um, she's not diagnosed, meaning that you're, were you gonna ask the same thing, Nita?
Was she thinking? That's all I was gonna say. Was she
Yeah,
thinking?
yeah. Were you thinking that she might be? Yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
Sonia.
Hey,
Sonia.
Sonia.
Mhm. Vanessa says, my daughter, when she gets emotional, she's hitting herself.
Okay.
Emily used to, see, I would say she's not emotional, but when she had those years, she would do the same thing. My meltdowns have no memory of, but mom said I destroyed the principal's office when I was a kid.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You don't
Meltdowns.
remember anything of what happened, huh? Or how it occurred?
Uh,
Mine too, if she's upset with herself.
of course, there too, you have there's being a meltdown and a tantrum because
Mhm.
meltdown, typically you have behavior the child really can't control.
Mhm.
And so,
My son's melt. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
so you might not necessarily have a memory of it afterward.
My son's meltdown is best described as him being like a werewolf. Don't they get so strong when they're having a meltdown? No matter how big or small they are, they get their strength just like multiplies.
Mhm.
It's oh my goodness, it's crazy.
It's that adrenaline rush they get when that
Yeah,
meltdown comes.
and
It's like,
and like they don't feel things too, like they're kicking their feet or they're like like we said, hitting themselves, but then they don't feel it. So it has to be like adrenaline, and then when adrenaline comes down, then Emily would always get emotional after that, try to keep, she'd be really apologetic and crying.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. They modified everything for the kids in special education class. Oh, okay. So
that's
their
good.
test was Yeah, that is good.
That's good.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to test a kid who intellectually is at second grade level, test them at 10th grade level.
Right.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah.
know. He wouldn't know.
Because then like that, and how I said it was unnecessary stress, that would truly be unnecessary stress.
Stressful.
Like,
Right.
yeah. You test them on the level, okay, based on the level of your child, if I'm correct. That's good to know. We're doing it here. And yes, Holland.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, so Holland is having the Ramadan
Okay.
holiday.
So lower southwest Michigan, so probably toward
Okay.
Benton Harbor, that area.
Yeah, she looks like she says
Yeah.
Indiana, near Indiana.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably in somewhere near Benton Harbor. Yeah, close to the Indiana state line. Benton Harbor, St. Joseph area. Yeah, and I know where that is. Yeah, yeah, because I went to Michigan State, so I'm familiar with the geography of Michigan.
Her parents think she's autistic, but so different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Does her parents have plans to get her diagnosed, or they're just at that stage where they're thinking it may be a possibility.
and so she said that she can't understand why her brother doesn't play with her, who is diagnosed, right?
Okay.
Her older brother. So one good thing is that she wants to be social. She wants that
Right.
social interaction with him, and that she notices it isn't there. I guess even with her, social stories could work on that, but then also maybe making sure she does have social situations that she can have, not to replace it, but that she does have that social interaction with another, kid, that she can feel like at least she has some interaction. But that is good that she is showing the
Yeah.
wanting the social.
So we
Still no
had
memory
some
till this day.
good news with DeAndre, and I have to share this with you guys because it's good news. His dad was so happy because you guys know he's been doing his ABA, and one of our life skills or things we've been working on is his social skills because he used to be distant from people and everything. Well, his dad took him out for lunch one day. Dad called me, was really excited, and it was a little boy was sitting on the ledge while Dad was paying for the meal. DeAndre went over where the boy was sitting on the window ledge and said hi. But I guess the little boy, he was like, "Who are you?" And didn't say nothing. But the thing is, DeAndre attempted, to say hi and try to make friends. He tried. So
that's good. Good. That's good.
Very good.
Kate says, "Sorry, I had to eat dinner. I'm here.
Hey,
Welcome
Kate.
back." Kate.
Yeah.
I always consider a meltdown as your kids having a crisis and always try to remain calm. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a hard thing. I mean, your nerves are frazzled after, and I mean, it's a really hard time.
everybody has a meltdown. Sometimes I have to go
Yeah.
in my own room and have my own
Mhm.
personal meltdown.
Right.
Mhm.
Victoria says Molly tries to headbutt, bite, kick, hit. She's vicious when she's having a full out meltdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. He's still back and forth, but not aggressive.
Well,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Was it caused by something? Beth says she's very hyper, very talkative. He's so quiet. So she seems really
The
social.
opposite. Yeah. She seems like
Yeah.
very
So,
opposite.
yeah, Molly is like that too. Yep.
That's
And
right.
I couldn't remember when I was asking Beth, Victoria, if Molly has been diagnosed or not. And
Thank
that's
you.
awesome. Yeah, that's really good. That's
Very good.
yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Something we can check off.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny because I've seen so much, because I remember you're just now saying that the junior high transition. I remember when that was happening.
Mhm.
You were getting ready to have that IEP for the transition the next year. I remember when we were talking about that, and then to see his progress so much
Yes.
since then.
Yes.
Rihanna says that's awesome. He said hi, yay. That's wonderful. Good job, DeAndre. For real. I know that's true. We as parents have our moments too. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Mhm.
Well,
Too.
We do.
Go ahead,
that's
Charles.
a good first step there, anyway. As far as at least being able to approach another kid and say something to him,
Yeah. That's
and
a
then
big
the
step.
next step is
Mhm.
finds a kid who reciprocates.
Because he was,
And wanting to do that.
he's used to Kiyomi, his niece, my granddaughter. So he's used to always asking where she is. But around other kids, he was completely like, but this was a very big step for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Too, like we've talked about this before with ABA topics and some people who might not be so much for ABA. And they say that we are technically teaching them how we live. This is what you need to do and this and this and that. But they don't want that change and it's not ethical to make that change. But now when DeAndre did that, he learned that that's what you do, but he did it by himself, which
Right.
showed that he wanted to do that. So that
Mhm.
was a good, that's
He
really
wants
good.
to make friends. He wants to
Exactly.
engage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
yeah,
I
and
love his speeches. Oh my goodness. His
Oh,
speeches.
girl.
Oh my goodness. And his reactions and his
He
pauses and
gets
everything. Oh
so
my goodness.
excited.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. He would definitely be in the public eye. I mean, he would definitely be doing something like that. And he would probably be doing multiple things.
I have to do that at least 10 times a day. Mommy, come on. And he says, introduce me. Introduce me.
I think the best advice about ABA is it depends on the child. First of all, does my child need it?
Right.
Because not all kids in the
Right.
autism spectrum need it.
Right.
And then second, is okay, try it now. Is it helping?
You got to test
And
it out.
then exactly. And then in some situations too, so you see some people who are, I was in ABA, but I disagreed with it. I didn't think it was right. But I can't say for sure, but I wouldn't think that Emily would be at that level to be able to say those things later on and type and convey and push so in that case, really, I found ABA really beneficial because it taught her things like street safety. It taught her things that were necessary.
Yeah.
So I guess just like Charles said, yeah, it depends on the level and the need of ABA.
Right.
Um, I took martial arts training, and that helps me to stay in control when my son has a meltdown. And Molly is like, Patrick, we totally understand. So martial arts training, does it have like a I don't know if I want to say um, like a mental training as well?
I know it teaches discipline, self-discipline, right?
Yeah.
So that's part of
So maybe that's what
control.
he's talking about. Yeah. Maybe that is. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Yes, his service dog was playing with him. She scratched him, and he was a wolf.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's what got it
Oh,
started.
Yeah.
I had a meltdown tonight. Too much going on today, so I just really stressed and done. So I sent everyone to bed.
and it's okay, Mama. We
It is.
get that way sometimes.
Sometimes you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the kids, young kids like that. In fact, we have tried
Try all
all
medications.
medications and had to stop all of our son had tested positive for a genetic trait for. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Steven Johnson syndrome.
What is Steven Johnson syndrome?
Yeah, something I've never heard of. So
That's new to
I
me.
remember reading. Yeah, I remember reading about it because I've seen it before, but I don't remember.
Okay.
Um, my son-in-law realized he is autistic after my grandson was diagnosed. He's very smart, plays every instrument, has perfect pitch, knows things nobody needs to know. LOL, but socially it's hard for him. But sad, he now blames himself for his son's autism.
Oh, don't blame
yeah,
yourself.
and the thing is, you know, parents have no control over the
Right.
genes they pass on to their kids. I mean, when a man and a woman conceive a child, they have no control over which sperm cell fertilizes that egg cell, and
Right.
the mother really has no control over which genes go into the egg cell she produces that month. She has no way of knowing which of her genes went into that, so neither parent really has control over the genetic traits they pass to their kids, other than
So
that
you
you
can't.
carrying certain traits.
So it's if it's not like a decision that you made, and that's kind of what I always say. When you wonder what causes autism, if we knew what it was, we definitely wouldn't have chose the same decisions, that
Right.
would cause it. So we can't carry that burden, that we're responsible, and it's not going to change anything. But just like Charles said, it's just something that you can't control.
Yeah.
Um, Josiah and DeAndre would have a blast because he loves the microphone and stage. LOL. And
Yeah.
he has about 1,000 of them.
Yes. Yes.
Our son loves to play with others. It's transitioning for ending play. That is when meltdowns happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
Well, that's another thing. Getting the idea it has to come to an end at some point. But
Mhm.
socialization, this whole subject, and we were talking about Michigan and like going to Michigan State. It was at college that you know. Well, just an example. I watched guys playing bid whist, and I picked up the game just from watching them play, and that afforded me a chance for quite a bit of socialization while I was in college. And just earlier today, Cindy was talking uh, about having a few friends over and having a night of playing bid whist. As she plays it too. So
Okay. Fun.
Um, oh, and we're using ABA. A lot of good changes. Good. Molly is not officially diagnosed. Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
But you feel that she is on the spectrum. Rihanna says, I almost forgot I did have my ABA appointment, and they told me is that it's based on Spencer's evaluation. They didn't feel like he needed it. I would needed it would be mine and Dad's choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't feel like he needed. I would be mine and Dad's choice. Okay.
Yeah. Um, where's this? Yes, martial arts is about self-discipline in many areas. You're exactly right, Anita. Yep.
Mm.
Nita, you do martial arts? No, just like
Yeah.
her face when she did that.
Actually, that might be a good idea for me to put DeAndre in. It was either boxing, but I decided not to do the boxing. So maybe I'll seek out martial arts. Maybe that'll
Very
help.
good. Very good, Victoria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Very good, Holly.
I think I told Steve that about a week ago. I said if he had a boxing place that you can go to, I was just thinking that too. My husband was doing a quiz that asked about the lowest prime number. Molly overheard the question and promptly answered 2.
Two.
Yeah, very good. That's what I was commenting on.
I know. The one thing I cannot stand is that people can be judgmental or even calling a child who is on the autism spectrum the R word. My son was called that one day when we were on our walk. He sometimes would wear his noise canceling headphones, wiggling his fingers, or walking on his tippy toes or covering his ears with his hands.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
can be so cruel.
One response to that is talking to yourself, huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
that would be a good response.
Severe reaction to a medication that results in a child or person winding up in the ICU for severe burn like blisters.
Oh,
I'm
really?
thinking that's Stephen Johnson's. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, right. That was
That's
Zen
something
that said, right?
new.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So the medication actually does that?
Well, yeah, and if you have a medication you happen to be allergic to, yeah, you can get
Yeah.
all kinds of bad reactions to
Right, right.
and the things are by prescription only for a reason, and one of those reasons in some cases is a lot of these medications are things people can be allergic to.
And traits like
Phenylketonuria, yeah, I think that's some condition where you have ketones in your urine, and it's something about it that of course there are some diet plans that are intended to cause you to burn off fat and produce ketones in your urine, but this is an abnormal condition that's true of, I think.
and at a certain level, it is harmful. The ketone levels in your urine, because that's the same thing with diabetics. Absolutely, I have no doubt at all that she is level 1. She especially lacks on the social aspect.
Okay.
Yeah. One thing about getting a diagnosis, my recommendation to people who, where do I go for a diagnosis is, go to the local autism society, local chapter, Autism Society of America, or of whatever country you're living in. Usually going to be an Autism Society of Canada or of whatever country you're in, and go to the local chapter, and they should be able to refer you to a doctor who's competent to diagnose autism.
Mm-hmm. Josiah did Taekwondo, and he loved it.
Okay. He's not in there anymore. Need a special. Now that's something you need to ask Danielle, and she's not here. She knows. DeAndre had just started the Special Olympics this year when he got into high school. So I'm not sure what the age is, but he did do it this year. Now, the other thing is he did a couple years ago, he did the special needs sports camp and he enjoyed that. So if you can find a special needs sports camp, that would be awesome. Now that particular camp was sponsored by Centria, and Um, they did that at Comerica Park. Was it Comerica Park or near Comerica Park? They had the sports camp. So yeah.
And Danielle would also have information probably about
Oh
those.
yeah, Danielle has
Yeah.
all the information.
Asking
Yeah,
because
yeah,
oh,
Danielle. If she comes, we'll have to ask her when she comes back because she knows. I'm not sure of the age, but like I said, he just started this year when he got in high school.
my daughter, my grandson's mom, is now an ABA therapist. Um, Not at the same place though that my grandson goes to. She's learning a lot, loves the kids. She's also in school full time to be a speech pathologist.
Oh wow, she's doing it all.
Yes, yeah.
Awesome.
Did she have an interest in this area before her son? Um,
Okay, you
last
guys,
I
I'm
knew.
gonna put the link in.
Yeah, and it is a form of hate speech. But some people, people below the age of 50, now would have a hard time believing, but it's true, is that at one time that was, well, not the noun, not the six-letter noun so much, but the verb, retarded, was originally a polite expression to describe mental disability. The reason why is the expression, we now abbreviate MR, replaced the terms moron, imbecile, and idiot, which were previously the medical terms denoting different levels of intellectual disability. And so they replaced that with the expression MR, where one could be mildly, moderately, or severely MR. And, it was somewhere around 1980 the young people started using, the R word as a noun and using it as the equivalent of idiot or lame brain, whatever. And then, from there, then it came to be what it is now, where it is a hate word. But prior to that, it was actually a polite term for intellectual disability.
Oh
And
wow.
I guess that goes to show, like, with time, it changes. Like, there's developmental delay, that people say special needs, but there's different times, that, okay, what is it actually called today, where time goes on. Like in the Bible, they called people with disability, they said lame. So, and that was way back when, but there's different, I guess, progressive definitions or
Yeah.
words.
Yeah, I mean, the implication of the expression when it was coined in the 1950s was that, kids thus described were not stupid; they were just delayed.
Yeah, and I know back when I was growing up, which wasn't that long ago, um, they used to
Oh yeah.
anyone with Down syndrome, you would always hear people refer to them. That was just the normal thing. They're retarded if they had
Or they
Down.
had the expression "Mongolian idiot" was the expression that was used then,
Wow.
which
Oh,
insulted people from Central Asia as well as insulting people with the syndrome. And you know
okay. So Beth says 8 years old, and up for Special Olympics. Okay. All right, everybody. Um, oh, Kate's in here. Okay, everybody. We
Hi.
are at the end of our um discussion. Let's talk autism. So I want to remind everybody to go on our main page and vote for your favorite pictures. You can vote for, and by voting, I mean thumbs up or showing some love to your favorite photo on our main page. So you can vote for as many as you want. Vote for your own. Send your family and your friends over to hit that like button on your favorite photos, and the photo that gets the most reactions will receive one of our parenting. The dad or mom will receive a parenting care package from us. So all the pictures that are from April 1st to April 30th for Autism Awareness Month, and you'll see them, the beautiful faces or beautiful families of autism. Make sure you go on the main page, Autism and Us, and give a like or some love. So I want to thank everyone, and I hope you all have a great rest of the evening. Any last words, Mr. Charles?
Teresa,
Oh, go ahead.
Teresa can't find it. Teresa couldn't find it on the main page.
Well, I have a question.
Find what? Oh, you
I
can't
think she's talking
find
about the.
them. Here, I'll put the
Uh-huh.
link to the main page. Only
I
thing
have
you're looking for, Teresa, when you go on the main page, you're just looking for the pictures. All you have to do is scroll. You'll see all the pictures on the main page, and I'm put the link to the main page right here. All you have to do is scroll down.
Okay, I have a question, and that's because next Sunday is
Hey.
Mother's Day, or is there
Oh
going?
yeah, I forgot about Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Stay, guys. That's not stay. Nope, stay.
So we're gonna have to.
Wait, is that next?
Is that the? Yeah, it
That's
is.
next Sunday?
Yep.
Oh, it's earlier this month. I mean, this year.
So we'll extend it a week. We'll extend it a week. So instead of Mother's Day, it'll be the week after, you guys.
Okay.
But Teresa, all you have to do is not anything you have to look for, just the photos, just pictures, just scroll. You'll see them from, it'll say Autism Awareness Month on the photo, and you'll see a family or a beautiful face of autism. Just click that like or love on all the ones you like. Okay. Mr. Charles, any last words?
Yeah. I also wanted a clarification. So we won't be having, a Let's Talk Autism meeting next Sunday, I'm assuming.
Right. It's Mother's Day. I'm gonna
Wanted that
chill
clarified
out that day.
for everybody, including me. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
See, I didn't even realize I forgot all about Mother's Day. But yeah. No, Let's Talk Autism next Sunday, you guys.
Yeah, this year falls as early as it can on the calendar, because the May 1st is a Sunday, which means that Sunday is May.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, everybody have a good next 2 weeks, and stay optimistic regarding your child. Look at the child's potential. Look at what the child can do.
Yeah. Kate, you have any last words? Kate?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Any last
Sorry,
words?
my dog's been really sexy to hear him barking in the background. But anyway, have a great week. Do great things. Be great. Believe in yourself and follow your dreams, because I just did, and I scored a dream job that I couldn't ask for more for. So
Awesome.
y'all be great and do great things.
All right. Linda?
I would say stay positive. Enjoy the next 2 weeks. And we're coming up on our summer, so I think that's something good to look forward to.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the next 2 weeks. Have a good 2 weeks. And Rihanna, I'm with you on Tuesday. Hopefully we both have great IEPs.
Good luck, guys.
Yep.
That's always a
Good
hard
luck to both of
Thank
you
you.
on the IEPs.
Thank you.
And we will see
Thank
you
you.
guys in a couple weeks. But don't forget to vote, you guys. Go share some likes and some loves. And on your way out, hit that like or love button.
Of course, always.
See you guys later.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night. Have a good
Bye,
night.
everyone. Night.